Welcome back to Bautzen once again. Let us see what the French have done this turn and how the battle has developed further. Oof. They don't like that, those boys, do they? Well, the French bombardment is definitely going strong. The Joseph regiments, so the Joseph Bonaparte regiments are coming forward, well, battalions are coming forward, so the entire regiment is there. Those are some Italians. What else have we got? I know there's Württembergers here. Otherwise, it's a case of... what else? Plenty of French to my front. Plenty of French over here, given that I'm being hit by Lauriston, Ney, and... who would it be? Rainier. To my front I have Bertrand, here's Marmont, or at least part of Marmont. Speed it up for a second. And we'll see what else happens. Brought forward some guns. Alright, 5th Corps, so that is Lauriston. They're gonna hit me and it's gonna hurt. Yeah, as I said. The Herzog Louis and the Prince Adam regiments of Württemberg cavalry. But with Prenitz now being hit as hard as it is by the French, yep, here come some more forces from Ney. There's the Baden Dragoons. Speaking of dragoons, there's the French heavies. It looks like he's pulling them back to reconstitute them into proper battalions. Yeah, pulling them back to reconstitute them into battalions. Pioneers are getting shot at as they move about. And he's now throwing out a bunch of skirmishers in front of his Grand Battery. As well as launching forward more troops. Causing a fair amount of casualties to him, at least. Bunch of French cavalry is on the move. Well, not French in this case. Italian and Saxon, I believe it was. Bavarian cavalry is here. Alright. Let's see. What routed? The Vladimir Infantry Regiment, the 28th Jaegers, Mounted Jaegers and Dragoons. Other than that, so 2 units down here. And then the other 2 would be up here, yeah. Let's get these boys out of here. Let's do the guns first and foremost, as usual. Misclick, but I probably hit something there, given the fact that I can't see, and more importantly, there's likely to be Frenchmen along here ready to assault the ridge. Anything. Who else have we got that can really shoot? Attempt to knock out that gun. Yeah, not really even worth shooting, but... Guard foot guns. Can't really see anything, but we might as well try and chip at this lot. Let's have a look, see who can we shoot at here. We can shoot at the guns. You know what? I think I will. Alright, range exceeded. Positional guns up here will shoot at everything they can see down here. What can you see? Absolutely nothing. Miss. Let's do the guard guns while we're here. Alright, let's see. What can the guard guns see that I want to actually be shooting at? Hit them. Them. Ooh, do. Shoot them, please. Alright. The Pribrodance Guard. Semenovskaya Guard. So yeah, Pribrodansk and Semenovskaya Guard. Will be there with what's left of the Coburg Regiment. Likewise, gonna detach some skirmishers and throw them out for the sake of trying to slow them down a bit more. Pribrodansk. Guard Jaegers can stay where they are. Ishmailovs. Let's get you in there so you've got some cover at the very least. Right, they're all Lithuanian Guard. Where's the rest of the Lithuanian Guard? There, that's what went into the... They're Pavlov. Finnish Guard. Finnish Guard is in a nice position. Alright, these two, they will head that way. You can't form any skirmishers, so instead you're just going to pour it into them. It's going to be near max range, but you can't see anything because of the village itself. Shift these guns. Silesian Grens will go into extended line. Alright. They should be perfectly fine there now. They are likely hiding along here. My guess would be for their for that cavalry. Do that. Let's... What else could I do? I could send forth my Newmark Dragoons. Send forth the various Dragoons I have. But I'm not going to, really. What I need to do is to try and reorganise you. Will go back there to try and reorganise. Estonians are in position nicely. So you are mostly part of Saint-Priest or Lalin's division, which is there, and which is part of Gorchakov's corps. Wing/core. So let's get you lot out of the way. You've done your job. Now we want to do what I need to do. Overrun them. And most importantly, get the vast majority of my cavalry now out of the way. Disrupted and isolated. Empress Dragoons and the Grenadier Cheval. More Empress Dragoons and Grenadier Cheval. Alright, they're doing that. Eugene of Württemberg can head over that way. Unfortunately, the enemy cavalry is going to make my line very questionable. The Archer-Cav Grenadiers will both form square. Yeah, we're just going to be committed to forming square there for the moment. What can he even see? You can see them, so I might as well do that. Or can he? He can see them, but he can't shoot them. Oh, not facing, that's why. Now he can. Shoot the Emperor's Dragoons. I am going to detach these little Russ Grenadiers there and have them form square. One, to protect the guns, but two, to also protect the 1st Battalion of the Little Russ. Fall back. Military order. You can go rejoin the rest of your unit. Speaking of the rest of his unit, where are they? They're there. They're somewhat stuck, unfortunately. The Guard Hussars. Guard Hussars. And the Guard Dragoons are to both keep an eye looking this direction in case that Guard Infantry wants to push forward. We're going to give them the opportunity to push forward, but they're going to do so at considerable risk. Miloradovich is going to look to reorganise his force over here. What's left of it, anyway. What's the losses like now? French losses have certainly climbed since. The big thing that's painful for me is the fact that I've lost 4,500 cavalry. That's the painful thing, is the 4,500 cavalry that I've lost. But for now, that should no longer be quite so... What's the word? Well, it's still going to be unfortunate. Alright. The Prendel Strife Corps will move that way. Moving some Cossacks round his flank. Alright. The Grodino Hussars can head up here. Von Kleist. Galitzin. Let's have a look-see. Right, he lost Becker, didn't he? I've lost Radov, Steinmetz, Emmanuel, Milisomo, and an Anonymous. The simple fact is, with this battle, at this point, realistically, all I have to do is really hold on until nightfall, and then the battle will actually, while the Allied army will withdraw, it's going to do so having while it's lost an appalling amount of cavalry and guns, it's going to have caused quite a big amount of casualties to the French as well. Specifically in their infantry department. Because, well, 10,000 infantry is not insignificant. I'm still... Ugh, so painful. Let's do the shooting that I can do. Duchess of Catherine's Battalion, or Grand Duchess Catherine Battalion. So they come forward to try and hit here. They'll get shot by them. Potentially by the guns in the face. Then if that's not enough, I think I will also move forward. The St. Petersburg Grenadiers and tuck them in there, so if they come forward this way, they're also going to get shot by them as well. So the cavalry could charge, but again, they're going to be facing my heavy cavalry, which is pretty goddamn good. Get those, what remains of them, out of my way. How far can this lot actually go? I might sacrifice... Well, it's not. What can be seen? Okay, my cavalry here can be seen. We'll send the 4 squadrons of the Lee, or at least 1 squadron of the Lee Hussars up there to act as a bit of an early warning system. They can go that way. You belong up there. Still, the French assault will begin shortly on my position, so there is no two ways about that. They're gonna have to assault. But we shall. Is there anything else that's really going? Scream at me, do. Not particularly, other than these guns, of course. And I have to get those guns out of the way because, well, otherwise they are going to get charged by the Württemberger cavalry. And that would hurt a lot. Cossacks. All of them will form line. Who do they belong to? Right, they belong to him. Let's get Barclay moved a little bit so he can effectively command his boys a bit more. He is effectively commanding his lads. Roth will head to fight Weissenberg. And there we are, Constantine. Grand Duke Constantine will head back towards down here and try and help rally all this. Alexander, we're going to move you a little bit. Von Dolfs. No, I think we are all set and done. Nothing too crazy is saying do something. As we continue to just wait that little bit extra time for this French assault that's coming. I mean, historically at this point, Ney wouldn't be here, he would be here. And Blucher would have gone, yeah, I don't want to be here anymore. He would have gone back here. But otherwise, I thank you for... That's going to be this turn, so the 12-15 turn. But I thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a comment, thumbs up, or subscribing. It all helps to know if you like my content or not. But otherwise, I thank you for watching. This is getting very dodgy for my army, given that it's in a cul-de-sac. But again, I thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. And I shall see you for the next part. So, bye-bye for now.